Have you ever been watching a Formula One race, and suddenly the virtual safety car is deployed, making you wonder what impact it will have on the race? Yes, there is often a significant pit stop advantage during an F1 virtual safety car period. This strategic window allows teams to complete a tire change or car repair with considerably less time lost on track compared to a stop made under normal green flag racing conditions. The core reason for this advantage lies in the regulations governing the virtual safety car, or VSC, period. When a VSC is activated, all drivers must reduce their speed and maintain a specific delta time relative to the official safety car pace. This means the time difference between cars remains relatively constant around the track. Crucially, the speed limit applies to the entire circuit, not just specific sectors. During a VSC, drivers are required to stay above a minimum speed on every part of the track, ensuring no one gains an unfair advantage. However, the pit lane itself has a separate, much lower speed limit, typically 60 or 80 kilometers per hour, that remains constant regardless of track conditions. This fixed pit lane speed means that while cars on track are circulating slowly under VSC conditions, the time it takes to complete a pit stop and exit the pit lane becomes a smaller proportion of the overall race time. This is because the overall gap to other cars on track effectively shrinks as everyone slows down. Essentially, under a virtual safety car, the delta time for a pit stop is greatly reduced. For example, a regular pit stop might cost a driver around 20 to 22 seconds of actual race time under green flag conditions. However, during a VSC, that time loss can drop dramatically, sometimes to as little as 10 to 13 seconds, depending on the track layout and the pit lane entry and exit. This reduction in lost time is often referred to as a cheap pit stop, allowing teams to gain track position or make a strategic tire change without falling too far behind. This clever use of the virtual safety car can turn the tide of a race, enabling a driver who might have been struggling to make a necessary pit stop and rejoin the race in a much stronger position than they would have under normal racing. Understanding this rule helps you appreciate the quick thinking and strategic decisions that unfold in fractions of a second during an F1 Grand Prix.